Right now, Salt Lake police want to talk to this man. They say he is a person of interest in connection with a hate crime last month. On May 16th, a swastika was etched into the glass on the front doors of the Chabad Community Center.
Fox 13's Aaron Cox spoke with police and Jewish community leaders about the latest developments.
This police car has been out here for about 4 weeks, just as an added measure of protection after someone etched a swastika in the front doors.
Over here.
That is where one of the members of the Chabad Lubavitch of Utah found a swastika etched into the glass.
She called us right away. Yeah, she was freaked out.
The hate crime was done early on a Sunday morning in May. The symbol, already sensitive for those in the Jewish community, hit extra close to home for Rabbi Benny Zippel.
My mother of blessed memory, she was in a concentration camp with her parents for 2 years in Holland, and she's the only family member who survived the Holocaust.
For some, it is just a time in history, but Rabbi Zippel grew up with the aftermath of the Holocaust.
This incident is just, like I said, another very sensitive reminder of the hateful society that we live in.
Anti-Semitism is racism, says Asaf Romarowski, the executive director for an academic organization dedicated to improving learning and teaching about the Middle East.
Even though anti-Semitism is racism, they don't see it and they don't react in the proper way that I would argue they should be, acting when they see a racist crime.
Romarowski says just in the Northeast United States alone, they have seen a 55 to 60% increase of anti-Semitic activity in the last 18 or so months.
Since the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement, when the riots were happening around the country, you also saw that connection into attacking Jews. So I would say around the country in general, wherever you saw those riots taking place, Jewish institutions and Jewish individuals were also attacked in the process of those riots.
We as a society have to work extra hard to look for God's image inside every one of us.
The glass in these doors has since been replaced, and Salt Lake City police say they are working with the FBI on this case. In Salt Lake City, Aaron Cox, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Police were able to pull this image from surveillance cameras in the area. We just showed it to you. We want you to take another look. They say this is a person of interest in the case. And they say although this is disturbing, hate crimes are not typical.
We don't see a lot of hate crimes in Utah. There are some. They are few and far between where we get documented. That doesn't mean that they don't necessarily happen. They could be underreported, where people don't call us and report them, and we certainly hope people would report those instances. So this is obviously the one that's kind of come to the forefront.
And police are saying if you saw anything or anybody near the Chabad Community Center at about 2 or 3 a.m. a few weeks ago, call Salt Lake City Police.